Alright, let me show you Risk of Rain. It's a randomized, I think it's just a randomized shooter, that's probably the best way to say it. And you've got a bunch of characters you can choose from. Initially you only get one of these and you have to unlock the rest. I've unlocked all but two. I'm going to play as the engineer this time. The difficulty in Risk of Rain increases with time rather than with levels. So it's kind of up to you when you leave a level. You have to find the exit first, and then once you do, it's kind of your choice as to when to go through. And the longer you wait on this level, the harder it gets. And this level isn't necessarily any harder or easier than the previous one. So there's some weird mechanics to that. It takes a while to get your head around it. And if you're playing it yourself, definitely play on easy. The game tries to trick you into thinking that you can't unlock characters on easy, but you can. And unlocking characters is kind of the fun of it. You start out with a fairly boring guy called the Commando, who just shoots, basically. He looks cool, but his abilities are like shoot in both directions, or shoot through people, or dodge. So he's not super interesting, but every character is really, really different, and the engineer is nuts. He's got his basic attack fires 3 bouncing grenades. He can deploy turrets. Let's do that on this floor, actually, which then shoot, and enemies sometimes get tempted into hurting them. He can lay down landmines like this, and probably his best ability is this. Fires up missiles into the air, they heat seek onto things, and they go through walls, and they do enormous damage as well. So this is a shop right here. When you buy something, you have to choose which thing to buy, because everything else will disappear as soon as you buy one. And I'm going to buy the saw, because the saw is awesome. The saw is one of the active items, like you have to press a button to use it, and it has a really long cooldown. This is the exit to the level, and I am going to use it right now, because you actually want to leave pretty soon after arriving. Oh shit, that's the boss. When you activate the portal to leave, a boss shows up, and you have to survive for 90 seconds while everything's still respawning, because everything respawns all the time in this game. And then once 90 seconds are up, things stop spawning, but you still have to kill everything that's out there. So it's pretty harsh. And there's always a boss. It's random which boss you get. Colossus is probably the easiest one, because he's so slow and you can avoid his attacks pretty easily. And yeah, my strategy is pretty much get to the exit as quickly as possible, usually activate it right away, and then if I want to stick around and buy things, like search crates and use shrines and all these other things that can get you items, then I have the option to do that, but I don't have to, because you don't want to spend too long on each level. My kind of standard is I don't really want to spend more than 5 minutes on a level, so there's a clock up in the top right hand corner, and you can see it's 2 minutes 49 now, so I've got loads of time. Things are going to stop spawning in 20 seconds, and at that point I can mop them up. The engineer is brilliant for mopping up people, because he can use this ability, which finds things for you. You can hit things even if they're not on screen, and goes through walls, and is just super, super handy for that. And in fact, there's even an achievement with Engineer for expiring the timer when there's no enemies on the map, because he's so good at hunting things. In fact, one enemy left, and it's that jellyfish, who I can easily deal with. So when the boss died, I picked up that pulsing heart thing. Let's find out what that did. I can't remember. Oh, dealing damage heals you. So that's one of the most useful types of power-up. You get these passive items all the time. Every crate has one in. You can buy them in shops, as you saw. Like that saw blade was an active item, but you can also buy passive ones there. And you can like make a deal with the shrine where you pay a certain amount of money and there's a chance it might give you something useful. They're pretty bad. It's like a 50-50 chance it'll give you nothing, and it gets really, really expensive because it goes up in price each time you use it. But yeah, the cool thing about it really is those passive abilities, because they're random. You find different ones each time. There's like 50 different ones you can find, and they all stack. And even if you find the same one you've already got, you just get another copy of it, and it stacks. So that one that gives me more health each time I hurt someone, if I get another one of those, it will just give me even more health. And hey look, that's the exit. So we're super fast now. We're nearly at the end of level 2 if we want to be. And it's only... oh wait. It's only 4 minutes 30, so I'm almost twice as fast as I normally am. But you have to be a bit careful, obviously, because the boss is quite difficult, and you don't want to like jump the gun too much and end up outclassed. So I'm leveling up all the time here. Every enemy you kill gives you money and experience, and the money experience kind of home in on you, so you can't miss it, which is awesome. And I've got $59 at the moment. That crate costs $64 to open, so I need to... Oh, I've already got enough money. You get money pretty quick. That bell's chiming is telling me that difficulty's gone up. What does that do? I think it's a healing thing. So you can only carry one active item at once, and I've got the saw at the moment. The healing thing might not be terrible, but I don't think it's better than the saw. The saw is pretty great. I think I'm just going to activate the exit. It's a bit risky, but if I place turrets... Oh, and it's a magma one, that's good. Let's hope we hit it twice. Hit it twice. No, not quite. Damn it. Put up both turrets though. I should have been more careful with that saw, because like you see, it's got a 35-second cooldown, so it's going to be a long time before I can use it again. About 35 seconds. The waves that spawn so far are not too tricky. God, I'm not doing well with this magworm. This is really, really bad. Oh, I put mines where he spawned there, that was good. So that ability where it fires missiles up in the air and the heat seeks, it's really good when you're not in the middle of combat, but when you are in the middle of combat, it's a pain in the ass because it stops you. I'm planting mines as I run away here, so to thin these guys out. As you can see, you can just kind of like sprint through things and keep jumping. Ooh, excellent. Turret recharged, and I've got... Yes, that hit him once. Did it hit him twice? No, not quite. Maybe it's not possible to hit him twice. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. So this is actually going alright now. The thing is, the spawning rate seems to have calmed down a bit. Ooh, and that's a monster log. One of the ways you unlock characters is if you get 15 monster logs, you unlock the Huntress. Oh wow, that was a great little grenade shot. And the Huntress is one of 2 characters I still haven't unlocked, and really want to because apparently she's the best. But you have to get 15 monster logs for that, and monster logs are extremely rare. They only drop like once in every 100 kills of an enemy or something like that. And they get rarer the more you play as well, because once you found the monster log for, say, these things, which are called children, rather disturbingly, you'll never find it again. You only find it once. So the more monster logs you find, the longer you have to play to find a new one, because I've already found the monster logs for all the common enemies in the early levels now. So this is where the engineer gets cool, because I can just... wow, I didn't do very much damage to him actually. Use my missile-y thing. I think I will go down there, will I? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, probably worth coming down here to kill these things a bit faster. The big ones are called parents, the small ones are called children. It's really weird. I'm going to use mines to destroy this guy. Oh wow, there's loads of stuff down here. Okay, I think I should go over to these guys and plant 2 turrets. And then plant loads and loads of landmines. Oh, this is fine, they're going to be dead soon. In fact, that's probably overkill, because now I haven't got very much to use on these guys. But I can use a saw once they're all in a line. Yeah. Yep, my spinning Setco saw blade killed most of your children there. Not something I'm usually proud of. So it's just these guys and then this guy. And now everything is dead. I don't think I can get up this way, can I? No. Weirdly, the levels are not randomly generated. They're just randomly chosen. So I've played this level many times before, but the distribution of enemies, and particularly where the exit is randomised. So this is level 3 and we're only on 8 minutes, that's pretty good. I guess I should really be paying attention to what level my character is, because it doesn't matter, like, the thing that determines how well you're going to do is your character level versus the difficulty of the game. Difficulty of the game is now on medium, as you see in the top right, and my level is 9. I don't know if that's good, because like I say, I haven't been paying attention to how those measure up. The engineer can do that homing missile thing whilst in midair, which is awesome. You can't do it while moving, so while you're jumping is a good time to do it. Sometimes things don't spawn for a long time, and if you fall off the bottom of the screen, you sort of just respawn somewhere nearby. It's a bit strange. Oh, the exit's up there. Huh. That's very quick. Actually not sure whether I should activate it just yet. I think I might. I don't have any money, so I can't kind of buy things or unlock crates. I have been known to die doing this though. Maybe I'll just explore a little bit more and not go too far. What I should really be doing is killing everything, because that's what levels you up. You find experience in crates as well, or these little barrel-y things, but it's not very much. Ah! This thing right here is a drone, which is really, really cool. I'm going to use a sword blade on these assholes. And a turret. So I really want them to die, just make that area safe. So one thing I can do is I could trigger the exit and then still run away and deal with these guys. And use these guys to level up and stuff before I face the actual boss. But it depends what the boss is. If the boss is a magnum worm, it's going to follow you everywhere. If it's a horrible beastie thing, it can spawn little piglets wherever you are, which is not that much fun for you. Let's do some homing missiles. Yeah. Jesus Christ, that did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. More homing missiles, the solution to everything. And then I'm going to put a turret down here. Kill these things. I've just leveled up, so actually I might go for the should I go for the thing? Oops, I didn't mean to place a second turret there, that was overkill. Oh well. That thing's going to take ages to kill. Oh my word. Okay, time to use the sword blade. I can almost afford this bot. I can afford this bot now. Give me the drone! And I'll get out of here. So yeah, this is rather tough. I should probably wait till I'm at level 11 before summoning the boss, but I think I'll just see if I can get my health back. Because I want full health when he spawns. And it'd be good if I had... Ooh, that could be... I can't quite afford that crate. Oh, unless I do this. Yeah, you see that drone helps a lot. Just constant firepower. Let's open this crate. Ah, a time stop thing. Is that good? I think that's actually better than what I've got. Doesn't have the same damage output, but it just freezes all enemies, and while I've got a drone, that kind of does do extra damage. I'm going to summon it. We shall see. Ah, it's a Colossus, brilliant. Easiest thing to deal with. I might as well use this thing now, I think. And put as many mines on him as possible. So that just froze all the enemies for a while, and that let me put in a lot more damage than I normally would be able to. Colossus is, like I say, very slow, but if he does hit you, it's horrible. Most people are distracted by my turrets there, that's good. It's probably good practice to only put down one turret at a time, because the engineer has this weird... Like, everything's on a cooldown for all characters, except your basic attack, and the engineer has a sort of special mechanic on top of that where, with like mines, they have a cooldown-ish, but it's kind of the time between generating a mine, so they stack, and I've got 0 at the moment, but in 3 seconds I'll have 1, 3 seconds after that I'll have 2, etc. Oops, I used the wrong controller. Is this a fire extinguisher? What is that? Oh, killing an enemy permanently increases your health. This is amazing. Every enemy I kill from now on gives me 1 more maximum health point. So this kind of mindless killing phase is it's a bit weird because you kind of like you want to mop up the enemies and leave, but you actually can't because they keep spawning. But it's a good time just to level up. Like you don't have to feel guilty about taking your time. It's the only time in the game where you don't need to hurry up. Although it would help me to be killing these things quicker because that would mean I could leave quicker once it does expire. Those dudes up top, they're actually people with pots on their heads. They are horrible. They're really, really powerful. So I'll just try and use landmines on them. Not totally sure. I guess I can use my If I use the turret and then I freeze them. Having them all in one spot is really, really handy. Lets you do lots more damage. That actually wasn't so bad. Sending them out loads and I don't seem to have lost much health. 27 enemies remaining though. Usually it's like 10 or something. I think this is an attack drone I've got. I'm not sure what the difference between an attack drone and just a regular drone is, but... oh, the 27 enemies are those dudes below me. Oh shit, my drone died. Oh man, it's really expensive to resurrect him. 560. I think it's worth it though. So... oh god, I'm getting absolutely slaughtered by these dudes. Fucking hell. Let me see if I can just... yeah, I can just drop mines on them. Oh god, they follow me though. Oh god, oh god. Oh my word, this is actually really bad. I might die to this. I might well die to this. They're very hard to get away from. Don't follow me here. It would be impolite. Is that going to hit anyone? See if the enemies count goes down. Oh, they can hit me. Yeah, it does. Shower of golden experience. This tactic works. Once my health regenerates though, I'll go back up via the other method. And hopefully find a quicker way to kill them. Because this isn't good for me, my time is ticking up. 15 minutes now. So I basically, all the time I saved earlier on, I've now re-wasted. Slightly depressing way to think of it. It is a slightly depressing mechanic though, it's like time is just always ticking down and it's always getting harder and harder and harder, no matter what you do. So it's all about like brutal efficiency. As you can see from me standing here just hammering the same button again and again. I love the showers of XP in this though, like it feels really good, particularly when you kill like a massive mob and there's just this absolute monsoon of coins and experience things. Okay, I'm gonna go back up now. I'm gonna keep firing though, just in case I'm within range. Probably not. Yay, leveled up from that heroic effort of standing way back and just killing things remotely. All my mines have recharged too, which is great. Oh no, that guy's gone down. I don't know why I did that then. I knew that would hit the nearest ones. How are there so many of you? Could actually go down here and get this crate. I think I will. Ah, missile launcher. That's cool. Oh, I fell though. That's going to respawn me, but it takes time. Well, maybe that saved me the time I would have taken to climb up the rope. The missile launcher is one of many items that just fires randomly while you fire. So every now and then you'll see missiles come out of me, and it will be sweet. Ooh, what is that? Drop a lantern that fears and damages enemies in 10 seconds. Yeah, I'll try that. Never used it before. My drone's still active, yeah. Oh, damn it! I wish I'd pressed use slightly quicker there. That was like a roulette thing. And the thing just before the one I actually got is a death mask, which causes all enemies you kill to come back as ghosts that fight for you for a little while. That little missile that killed that thing, that was from the item I just picked up beforehand. I'd quite like to try this thing out. Let's try it out on these dudes. Scary lantern, you're all scared! They keep forgetting they're scared and running back towards it. I don't know how much it's damaging them though. Man, it doesn't last long either. I'm not sure that's a particularly good item. This guy's a little bit harder to get to. Ah, there we go. Right, so we're on very hard difficulty now because we took so long. But this is level 3? Yes. Well, you don't get to carry across any of your money to the next level. It gets converted to experience instead, which is kinda good. I fell in magma. It was a mistake. Alright, nothing down there. Sometimes the exit on this level is on the magma, like a platform just above it. Ah, these guys are horrible. I just hate the noise they make. And they're ridiculously tough. You don't actually have to kill everything. It's kind of worth it to level up, but if you just leave it behind, I think they eventually despawn, because sometimes I've left enemies all over the level, and then when you finish it, and you have to mop them up, there's enemies like around the exit, but it seems like the ones who are really far away just don't count anymore. Ah, exit. Am I tough enough to actually do it? I've got my shitty lantern. Can't underestimate the power of the shitty lantern. Just have a quick explore and one small barrel here. My drone dies at this point, I can't afford to resurrect him. Mines! Turrets! Let's use this thing. Ooh, that's interesting. I can plant a turret and then I can put the lantern on it so that things try and attack my turret but then don't even do that because they get scared. That's quite cool. I wish it lasted longer though. Can I not climb that? No, I guess not. But is there... There's got to be a jump pad down here, right? Yeah. Oh god, weird bison thing. Ooh, what? What? That's a voodoo doll, it's a quite powerful item, but I don't know why it's... I've never found one in a barrel before. I'm not sure whether to use it. A shitty lantern is pretty shitty. I think I'm going to keep my thing. I think it's interesting. Multi-mines! Actually, I want to keep a few mines in reserve for the boss fight that I'm about to trigger soon. I think every time I've done this level before, the boss has been a beast, which is a thing that summons little piglets. Oh shit. Alright, I'm leaving those alone. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to plant 2 turrets there, and then I'm going to do this to scare everyone away. And oh my god, my drone just died and I'm on really low health. This is terrible, this is terrible news. This is the worst news. Oh my god, I have to run. I'm gonna die, I'm definitely gonna die. Could stand here for a while maybe? Oh, I don't want to hit that thing. Shit. I don't have very good regen stuff either. In fact, I'm not sure. I think the only regen thing I have is something that heals me when I hurt enemies. And right now I'm not hurting enemies very much. Let's run down here and plant loads of mines. Yep, this is how I die. There it is. So I'm not quite used to the engineer yet, or maybe I'm just not as good with the engineer as I am with Acrid, who's like a monster character. But this game is fairly hard anyway.